friends, happy Tuesday. It is 8:30 in the morning, been up since 7. I'm sitting here, had my devotions, and then I am watching the big ships at the Soo Locks. Miss Nala's up in her tower right there. And I got my coffee, and I'm knitting on my mystery shawl. And I have my boo cup here. That was the mug that came in the mystery sack along. So, but I just wanted to pop on and just say good morning. I'm going to go out and fix some breakfast, and I will chit chat with you after a bit. See you soon, my friends. Hey friends, goodness sakes, welcome. How are you? Welcome to my channel, A Simpler Life with me, Teri. On retirement, weight loss journey to lose 70 pounds. It was 100 and I've got 30 of it gone. And just crafts or whatever. So you never know what you're going to get. But today it's just been I want to say kind of a laid back day, but not too much. I mean, housework needed to be done, and so I got that done, and I came in the sewing room here, and from the last few projects I finally took care of things, and the closet the floor is pretty full because I've just picked up and set down. I just need time to pull out the correct tubs and you know, take care of the scraps and all that stuff. But for right now, it is picked up, cleaned up to where you can come in. You could come in before, but you know, it's put back together. So Jerry is out mowing or mulching the leaves. A lot is coming down today, and I think by the weekend we're supposed to get some rain, so that'll bring even more so down. But I thought I would come in here and work on my quilt for our daughter for Christmas, and I have all these little pieces that I have to finish snowballing and all that stuff. So haven't been in here to do that in a while. So I haven't done too much today. I haven't crocheted anything or knitted on the socks. I did knit on that shawl, and but yeah, other than that, I have our boy Simba is just in trouble all day today. He's a chewer. He is a chewer. And he doesn't chew on the heavy cords or anything like that. Jerry thinks it's because they can sense the current going through, but it's like your phone chargers and stuff. Those is what they chew, and he chews it. I mean, to the point where he chews it in two. So he just being a naughty boy today. and his sister is sleeping, so he should be sleeping, but he's not. But yeah, part of me is like, I should sew on this, and part of me doesn't really want to. Part of me just wants to go back out in the sunroom and enjoy the sunshine and the birds, and we haven't had many birds lately. We had predators, like from hawks to a wandering cat that kept coming over, and we don't mind that the cat's here, but the cat tends to stalk the birds, you know, and you hate putting feed out there when the hawk is out there. But he's always left up the suets and everything. But so he's going to get back to doing that. He did fill the feeders, but once the birds kind of go, hey, I'm telling you, just a second. He grabbed my thread on my thread holder. But the cat has, we've seen it catch a couple of chipmunks. So, but he used to be very diligent about every few days going out and putting bird seed out, but he hasn't done that in a while. So, but today when I saw that woodpecker, the red belly, I gotta show it to him so he can get other food out there. But yeah, you know, it's just one of those days. There's nothing to do today, really. I could go out and watch YouTube and put my feet up and just sit there and veg, or I could come in here and sew a little bit. I don't know. It's just, I don't know what to do with myself sometimes. I have all these crafts, and some days nothing's calling me. I don't want to do anything. But I did knit the good part of the morning, so I did do that much. And I could go out. See, I'm going to talk myself out of sewing. Probably what I'll do is that these, I'm sorry, I'm jumping, but these I just need to trim them off so that when they're opened up, then they're like this, and then I can go back and sew the other ones. But if I just get them pressed back and trimmed off, that would be a start. Because once I get that done, then I have to do, I think there's 24 of these. I have to do the same thing to this one. So and sometimes, because this is what the one I'm doing now is supposed to look like, not too much difference. But yeah, so but I could go cross stitch. I do like doing that, and I don't do it very often during the day hours. I used to cross stitch all the time during the day hours, and then at nighttime and the first thing in the morning I would knit or crochet. And there are many times that I'm not even in my craft room to sew. But when I want to sew, then I'm in here all the time. So, but yeah, there is something else I was going to talk to you about, but I just can't think of it right now. I tell you, the older I get, the worse it gets. The more aches and pains. The more nights that you sleep like a log, and other nights you don't. You're like a rolling log. You just toss and turn. Of course, part of that could be because we have cats, and Simba the male, he tends to lay on the bed and he always lays on my legs or in the curve of my legs. So his previous owner was probably the one who allowed him to do that. Nyla doesn't lay in the bed. She'll lay up on Jerry's dresser. We have it. It comes at the edge of the bed. And so we have a blanket over it so she can lay up there, because he used to lay up there and he still does every once in a while. So, but yeah. But it's just one of those days that, you know, you just kind of enjoy the quiet time, the time of nothing on. And I tell you, I can just sit and just listen to the ticking of the clocks, because we have antique clocks, and there's something about that vintage tick, 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 tick that is so relaxing. Now, Jerry's got to have the TV on all times, and my mom's the same way, but for some reason, I'm the opposite. If the TV doesn't come on, that's fine. And some days it doesn't. And some days the music comes on instead, or some days it's just quiet. Maybe it's just that because I'm so busy with the garden and the canning and all that stuff that life gets busy, life gets stressful, it gets hectic, it gets fearful, but it also gets enjoyable. And I can shut the outside world and noise off if nothing's on, and I don't get on the socials on the phone. So, yeah, that's probably why I watch YouTube, because I look for things that does not talk about anything that's going on. I mean, Jerry keeps up on it, and I'm not blind to what's going on because I do get on socials, so. But I can't change anything about it, so. What, Mr. Simba? What? He came, let me see if I can flip you. That's what's looking at me. He's like, Mom, come back out. Is you being a stinky boy today? What? What? It says, no, I'm just being a normal kitty. Let me set you back down. So anyways, now I feel like, because I adjusted things. So anyways, I don't know what I'm going to do. I might just shut this machine right off and go back out and pick up my cross stitch, because I do need to get those ornaments done, but I also need to get this done. So I don't know. Maybe if I get that ornament stitched up, then it will alleviate why I should be in here too, but who knows. But anyways, thanks again, my friends. I'm gonna, he's still staring at me. I'm gonna let you go, and I don't know what I'll do. Might not do anything, so. And I hopefully will see you guys tomorrow. If not, whenever you can hop back on, because it is hard to catch daily vlogs, and I do take Saturday and Sunday off, so. But anyways, thanks for stopping by, and welcome back to everybody who has been with me from the get-go, and welcome to any new subscribers. And I hope you stay around for a little bit, and chit chat below. I always like to have people that comment. So, but anyways, see you soon, my friends.